Quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
As many of you know, friends of the podcast, the Film Buff podcast, that's what this is. Friends out there, many of you remember, you retain that Fridays are for independent film. We haven't done a lot of independent film in 2026. I feel like the last quarter of 2025 we had a little bit more momentum, but it's difficult. It's difficult to find these movies, even though we have platforms like Tubi. A lot of the 2025 movies were micro budget films, and that was a term at the time that I was just not familiar with, and since then I've done a little bit more of a deep dive on micro budgets, and there's a lot of documentaries out there that I absolutely love. Right, I think that's good stuff, to where a segment of the film world educates on what that part of the film world, or that community, or that lifestyle, or fraction of the business is like. So we go back and forth, and we have to discern, discover, decide what qualifies as independent. A lot of times, an independent movie that has no distribution, it will get picked up. And in this case, it gets picked up by Universal Comcast. As you guys know, we're in Philadelphia here. Comcast corporate towers 1 and 2 are not even a full mile from where I live. I see them, I walk by them every day. I have views of both of them from my window. Yes, I have an amazing view. I love it. So we talk about Obsession. It got picked up, it got distributed, it got marketed, got a good making of backstory, which is we have some gritty YouTubers, self-taught individuals that had a idea for a horror movie. And here we go. Obsession is in front of our faces. It costs less than $1 million. I think it's $700,000. It made $400 million. It's conquering stream, and it is of conversation. So we can go back and forth about if Obsession is independent or not, or is it independent enough. So some of Friday, like what we do here on Fridays, it got me thinking: should Fridays be exclusive to micro budget films? Because these documentaries that I've seen, and some of them will be profiled on the weekends, because weekend night, Saturday, Sunday evenings, we do documentaries. I haven't been 100% diligent in those. That's a whole other thing. Or should we include Obsession on Friday? Now, you're listening to this on Friday, so I made the choice because it's a budget and a execution for less than $1 million, and the film is full of unknowns. We don't know anyone in the cast. I think Andy Richter. I do apologize. Andy Richter from Conan O'Brien is in the cast. The film is shot beautifully. It is dark. It's depressing. It's dreary, as we see from the movie poster. The movie poster sets the tone perfectly. Written and directed by Curry Barker. I'm not familiar with what they've done, what Curry has done on YouTube. Mine is just maybe like a series of short films. Production company Blumhouse. Distributed by Focus Features Universal. Cinematography Taylor Clemens. Taylor Clemens and Rock Burwell, cinematographer and music. Curry also is editor. This movie stars right now about to take over everything. Indy Navarrete. This is our girl. This is our obsession girl. She will be in a major franchise, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Maybe she'll bring her in, try and save DC. Star Wars, something new. Warhammer, I don't know. Then we have Michael Johnson. This is the guy obsessed with this girl that makes a wish. The plot's simple. You have a wishing stick. You make a wish, you break the stick. Your wish comes true. And we get the trope, right? I mean, we all learned this when we were younger watching Disney's Aladdin. Right? Be careful what you wish for. So the movie spirals. It is a bloody mess. The third act is just this slow motion explosion. And by the time we get to the credits, we have an ending that sticks to us. So by this point, you guys know that this movie is a full recommendation. I think this is an important film to watch. But I want to say this: the film buff here was 1,000% correct. Couldn't have been more correct. It's been about 3 years now, maybe 3 years, that I've observed that the American film industry runs through horror. Just about, I mean, outside of, and here's the crazy thing. In my view, women filmmakers saved the American film drama. So we get a lot of new blood in that category, but it's not even close to what we get in horror. So why is it? Why do we get so many good films every single year that are crowd pleasers? Critics love it. They fund studios, right? Like movies like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Paranormal Activity, going back to the old models. These movies did the same thing, but they funded studios and they hired people and expanded office space. We have A24, we have Blumhouse, two of the larger independent answers to the marketplace today. Both viral and brandable in their own means, but both of them have done very well and built a lot off of horror. And the reason is simple. Horror, you can't judge it. So you can go against the status quo, against the directives of the industry dictated by agencies and executives. You can be yourself with horror, just as a person, as a filmmaker, as an artist, as a creator. Other genres will beg you, in fact, require you. It's a requirement to make political statements. And you have to have one today. I mean, they're tearing The Rock apart right now. We can argue a major Disney release is tanking because The Rock made a political statement about not making political statements, and that just wasn't good enough. But horror is a little bit of this playground, and it's safe, and it's not comedy. Even though comedy's not dead, comedy just it's taking a little nap, but it does wake up now and again from that nap. Yeah, AKAPADers. We have Obsession, we have Hokum, we have Undertone, we have Whistle, we have Backrooms. These are all good movies. Some are great. Obsession is one of the great ones. But all the movies I just named are 100% there. They're all made by filmmakers you never heard of. They're all horror. Hokum, for example, stars Adam Scott. They have Hollywood talent in them. They're made by Hollywood talent. Mostly are musicians and cinematographers and everyone behind the scenes that doesn't get direct billing, right? So we're still in it where the American film industry runs through horror. And it's because the creators of horror can be free. All right, AKA Powers. I love you guys.
Okay, that's a wrap.